So Sarkei, I think who is arguably the most muibaji mwenye amekuwa na msimamo hii Kenya na sio ile ya kuekelea. I may have to come to social media ku distance herself from a poster ilikuwa ina make rounds on social media. Poster yenyewe ilikuwa ni picha yake na statement yenyewe ilikuwa inasema, I do not need any money from politicians. I serve a very rich God. Yeah, it's not exact, not verbatim, but that is what she... By the way, tunafanyaga video coverage na live streaming. So kama uko na event inahitaji live streaming ama inahitaji video coverage, unaweza niongelesha, unaweza ni inbox, unaweza niongelesha and we will reach out to you. Na again, pia kama unahitaji sound in your event, pia hiyo tuna offer sound system depending on the needs you have. Kwa hivyo, if you have any of those needs, reach out, tutapangana. No. Swali kama on social media kudefend, kusema, that is fake news. Na ilikuwa imewekwa posta kubwa hapo juu, fake news. But that's not the thing. The thing ni response yenye hii statement yake ilipata on social media. Watu wengi wali-interpret, it's like Sarkei is saying, I want money from politicians, or I'm welcoming money from politicians. So watu walikuwa nauliza, now do you mean you want money from politicians? Wengine, now do you want to say that your God is not very rich? And stuff like that. And I'm like, what is so hard to understand here? She's basically saying, I'm not the author of this thing. Hata kama ni ukweli, inasemwa. Hata kama ni urongo, inasemwa. She's not the author of that thing. Then somebody may say, why don't you let it go? If you agree with whatever is being said, if whatever the person has said is not wrong, why won't you let it go? Utai-let go leo, alafu kesho, watakuja na kitu ingine, na kesho ingine watakuja na kitu ingine. So what she's doing is she's sending a statement that you cannot use my image, na uweke quote, useme ni mimi, na sio mimi nilisema. It's that simple. The message itself doesn't matter. Whether it is good, she agrees with it or not, is a debate for another day. The thing is, she did not author the message. Ni kama kesi ingine ilikuwa kwenye Bible ya msichana fulani, she had an evil spirit, na roho yake ilikuwa inamsaidia kuona into the future, so people would come to her and she would predict the future, and she was getting it right. So, siku moja Paul wakaenda around the place where she lived, and she used to go ahead of them claiming, saying, these men are servants of the Most High God, listen to them. Na akawa anafanya hivyo for several days. Mpaka wakati kwa place moja, Paul akachoka, akarebuke the spirit. Then you would wonder, why did Paul rebuke the spirit? Well, what the girl was saying was true. Yes, it was true. But she was saying by which spirit? She was saying by an evil spirit. So the message notwithstanding, she was doing it by an evil spirit, and it had to be silenced. You know, it's the same case here. It doesn't matter whether Sarkei may agree or disagree with that statement. The thing is, sio yeye aliandika hiyo statement, and you cannot use her name and likeness kupeleka hiyo whatever message you want to put out there. It is that simple. And the way I know Sarkei, I don't think she's the kind that is out there looking for money from politicians. I have never had a close encounter with her, but from the stories I have heard, she's one of the most, yani watu wenye wako na integrity iko juu sana. And I have ever heard she's never after money. She is after ministry. And no wonder you go to our worship, to go to the songs we use in worship in our songs, and you will realize there are so many songs that belong to Sarkei we sing. Zingine tunaimbaga tuna hata labda haujui ni ya Sarkei, but the fact that there are so many songs she has sung that we use in worship in our churches tells you there is something unique about this woman. So she's not the kind of woman I would accuse of wanting to take money from politicians. So the thing was, hakuwa anataka jina yake itumike kusema kitu kama sio yeye amesema. Haijalishi kama kitu kenye kimesemwa ni ukweli ama ni urongo. Na kwenye walitumia jina yake for that purpose, shame on you. Hata kama kenye ulisema ni cha ukweli, shame on you. You didn't have any authority to use that.